All right, guys, I'm going to show you how to do a proper blow dry on your client, or if you have, a friend at home that wants to do this, this is how you're going to do it. All right. So obviously she's got really curly hair. I have already done a little bit of this side, and basically what I do is I make sure that I have all the right products. So today I use a lot of 𝗧𝗢𝗏. We will show you those products in a second. And once I have her dried about 60% is when I get my brush out. And I've got this round brush right here. And I don't use any clips. So this is what's really key here, is that this is a clipless blow dry, all right? I get it done quick and fast. And the way I do it is I mentally vision 6 sections, all right? So, or one here, one on the top, one here, one here, one here. I think that's 6, 5, I don't know, whatever it is. But you're going to blow dry, and I'm gonna show you now how you're gonna take thin sections, and you're gonna go over that same piece of hair about 8 to 9 times before it is ready. Sometimes you're gonna go over it a little bit longer because they have, naturally curly or frizzy hair. So I'm picking up my section here. I'm using the Ion blow dryer. I want you to see how many times I'm going over this hair to smooth it out. And the direction of my nozzle is pointing down. If I point up, you see how her hair is going to get all over the place? You don't want that. You want to take small sections. And you're going to go over the hair until it's nice and smooth. Okay, I'm going to grab a little bit more. I like to pull it, even though she parts to this side, I am going to pull it up to the front so she gets a little bit of volume. So you see how I'm keeping that section really nice and thin, pointing away from her scalp because you do not want to burn her. And I'm going to pick up some of what I had already done, kind of go over that again. And now that I'm thinking, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I was right. Sometimes I doubt myself. And for any hairstylist out there that is wondering about her color formulation, I use a nice copper red gold, and then in the front I use the same shade but lighter, and that's why she has like this kind of beautiful money piece, but I don't use any lightener on her. She's got really pretty curls, but today we're blowing her out. All right, now I feel really good about this section. Now I'm mentally going to this section. I always start in the front. Again, this is a clipless blow dry. I'm going to take small sections mentally. All right, I'm going to keep going, and then I'll show you in the next part how I get to the back. Okay? Alright, so I have finished off this section. I want to show you how I do the back, because sometimes people are like, well, how do you get back here without using clips? So I'm going to show you a little example. So I'm still pointing downward. And once I'm done with this section, I'll show you what I do to create that that's really nice and fast. You're not putting your blow dryer down every second. You're not having to undo the hair and the clips, which can add a lot of time when there's this option and you can do it so much faster. I think I was at my first salon when I got out of hair school when I learned this. And I was so thankful I did because it's been such a game changer for me to be able to do a great blow dry fresh out of school when I assisted. Making sure I get those roots nice and dry down to her ends. And then when this is done, this is where this next step is important. All right, when this is done, I'm gonna flip that over and I'm gonna go to the next section. And I'm gonna keep continuing this all the way down to her nape.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that.
Some people will put like a round brush like that and just like let it sit and kind of set as a roller. So those are some options too. Good, but it does still feel a little bit cool to me. So I'm gonna keep on going on the sides one more time. And you can kind of tell like it's not as smooth for me, for what I like. So I'm gonna go over these pieces one more time too. So you see how I'm kind of playing off her head? So she's slanted down just a little bit. And that's where I'm going to pick up the bottom pieces. Or another thing that I'll be doing is that when I get to this point, I will flip her and then have her look down a little bit. See? So don't be afraid to ask your client to move their heads a little. They don't mind. Most of them are like, yes, this is great because it's so much faster. All right, so I'm going to continue, and then I will show you all the finished product. All right, I like to put a little bit of a shine spray, and she is all done and blowed out and smooth. Remember how curly she was? In no time at all. There you go. If you have any questions, comment below. Make sure you're following me, subscribe to this channel, and follow me on TikTok, Instagram, all the platforms. Leda Fazal.